Good afternoon, everybody, and happy Valentine's Day, wherever you are. Whether you're celebrating it on your own, with somebody, celebrating it not at all, doesn't matter. We're here for a little bit of me time and just having a bit of a chill out, drawing a little picture. So, of course, it's got to be a bit themed today. So I thought, I'd start with rather than a pink tile, I've gone with a lavender from my Sorbet. I've got my pen pencil Tortillon. I've got my black coloured pencil as well, but I've not got others. I've got a bit of metallic gel pen, maybe. See how we go. But other than that, hi everybody. All right, shall we give this a go? I'm going to go a little bit bigger if I can. There you go. I'm going to start with my pencil. Hi everybody. Lovely to see those names coming up. Hi. Okay, so let's make a start. Let's do, oh, hey Viv. Oh, Sue, you have been lost and we found you too. Hi. Hi, Joanne and Maureen. Hi, Lynn, I think I saw as well. Sorry if I've missed anybody. But, here we go. And Chris, not forgetting Chris. Okay, so I'm going to start down this bottom corner with a pencil. And, of course, it's going to be a little bit of a heart shape, but not right at the bottom. Give yourself, maybe a centimetre-ish. And let's draw this in. Now, you can have any shape you like because hearts come in all different shapes and sizes. Some are squishy, some are bigger than others, some are really thin, narrow. Let's just sort of see if I can get that point in a similar place. You see what I did there? And then around here we go. That's my first bit. All right, not looking too shabby. Now, of course, here, if you want to, you could look at that. I think that's a bit flat. You can always come in and change it because it's in pencil. It's absolutely fine. So I'm going to put a border inside that. So it's not very big, but here we go. So, I've got something to follow now. Again, though, I'm going to make sure that I've got that point in place. It just helps with the other side. Yeah. Okay. And the next bit, again, let's put that. So, again, it's sort of in line. Right. Oh, Kath, I didn't think you'd be watching today. I thought you'd be making your Bargello quilt. But, yeah, it's going to keep you busy. Actually, it won't take you long to do once you get going with it. You'll be fine. Look, full-size rubber today. What's the matter with me? Okay. Can't find my tin because I've got a couple of pencils. So this one's always in the office. But I've got one in a tin with my little rubber in. I don't know whether I've put it in my bag or left it at home on the side. Okay. All right, so there we go. That's our first one. And I want to put another one inside, well, not inside it, but kind of coming off around here. See, look, underneath there. So again, let's put this first bit in. All right, see, again, see if you can find that point and kind of line it up. Okay. And, oh, Kath, that'll be amazing. I can't wait to see you've done it. And, anybody coming to class? I'll bring mine in tomorrow, so you can have a look at it a bit closer. Okay, see that? There we go. Now looking at there, see that's a bit flat there, but look, I've got a pencil. I can come change it. All right. So now I'm going to make a decision. Do I want this to go over, or this to go over? Because I'm going to have one or the other. So I'm going to put that one over. You see? So I've made the decision. Okay. Oh, Yvonne, if I can do it, you can do it, honestly. And you're way better than me. You can do this. All right. Okay, so again, I've got my little bit of a line in there. Okay. So, are we happy with that? That doesn't look too shabby, does it? That's quite nice. Okay. So, let's have a look. What am I going to do next? I've got a couple of different things in. See, I'm going to stick with pencil because I know that's what you would do. Because in this one, I want to put myself a little symbol. Let's go in a little bit. Okay. Are we ready? So, I'm going to start here. So, imagine in the middle, nice and lightly. So, it's going to come up as a loop. And a loop. See, this is easy, isn't it? And a loop a little bit lower. See, like that. And then I'm coming down here. And then a curl. Yeah? All right. That's it. I'm not even going to touch that. I'm going to go with it. So here we are. I'm going to bring my pen in. 03 pen, just as usual. And let's draw these bits. So you see here where I've got that. Remember, I said I was going to go over. So I can do this now, look. I'm going to go over there, look. And then it goes under that one. And over. Same with this one, look. There you are. And under. And then this side around. Now don't feel that you've got to do it all in one go. You can stop and start. See? Stop and start. It's absolutely fine. Like that. Okay. And let's have a look. Oh, see, Leslie's joined. Hi, Leslie. Okay, see, so running amok there, doing my own thing. And this one better be on my best behaviour. Okay. And see, sometimes if you think, oh, I'm not so sure, turn it round. Draw it this way. See, look at the little bits if you need to. And then along and down. Same with this bit. Oh, I've got that bit to do as well. Don't forget that bit. And then along. You see, it depends on how you're comfortable. If you want to do it in bits, or do you want to do it in one straight go? All right. Okay. So this one here, I'm going to follow that again. See, look, I went round, loop, 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 curl. There you go. All right, I'm going to thicken a couple of those sort of sides up there. See, now I've picked a side. Look, I've made myself a rule, so I'm doing the right side. So let's do that with that one as well. Yeah, so that all of them on the right side have been thickened up a bit. Just gives it a little bit of shape, doesn't it? A little bit in there as well, look. Neaten that off. A little bit on there. Okay. This one, actually, this symbol means unconditional. So I thought that would be quite nice to put in the heart there, one of the symbols. Okay, see where we're at then, what we've got going on. That's what we're so far. So if you need to, you can get rid of any little bits of pencil that you don't need. Hang on a bit, I've got my little bit remover. And I'm going to do around the outside. I'm going to start here, look, put a line in. And then I'm going to put one in there to help me, one in there. And then I'm going to work my way round. See, sort of turning it as I go. When I get to here, see, because that's straight, I've kind of got to start keeping those straight as well, like that. But as I get further round, you see, because this one is more an angle, I've got to start angling those too. And then if I work my way around, you see, sort of following it along. See, so, you know, if you've got a little bit of a wobbly line, this is going to kind of fill it in. It's going to be fine. All right. It's sort of all the way along. And then, of course, I know at the bottom here, I want it to end up being straight again. So I'm going to start to straighten them up, see? See the angle change? And then straight. But then again, I can start going back to that curve, putting those little lines in there. All right, see, that wasn't too bad, was it? We can all do that. A few lines. Okay. So it sort of wanders around and back to where we started. Okay, I'm going to do that, the same one. Oh, fancy seeing you on here, Susan. Hi. I'm sure I've just seen you. Not 10 minutes ago. No. We've got a few people over here this weekend because we've got classes, of course. So a few projects set up and all ready to go. Going to be a lovely weekend. We've got some old faces and new. So that's going to be lovely. But please, if you are coming or you're thinking about coming to a class, don't worry about it because everybody's at the same level playing field because nobody knows what you're going to be drawing or doing. Oh, happy birthday, Charlotte. Hope you're having a great day. If we've been watching Hobby Maker, there's a few new people on there, isn't there? So it's, you know, a bit more variety and such. Here we go. Alright, so you see it's straightening up again. And there we go. Okay. So far so good. So let's go in a little bit because I still want to do a bit of detail inside here. I'm going to put myself a little bubble, a little dot. I'm not doing it there though because it's a bit too close. And in, oh, you're welcome, Charlotte. I'm going to put these little part bumps, look, all the way around the middle there. Okay. So just sort of, I'm going to gauge, you see, when I get to the bottom because I want to be on that point. I don't want to have one going over the middle. So that's something that you've got to sort of kind of look at. Okay. So there, I'm going to gauge it so it looks like around there. So see, as I get closer, I'm sort of thinking, right, okay, one's too big. So there we are. I'm going to get 2 in, see, like that. That works for me. So what happens to this one then? Because of course I've got this shaping and I've got all this going on, so I can't really do that. So that's okay. What I'm going to do is a little bit of a different pattern. So because I'm filling them in as I go, see they've got that little dots going on. It doesn't matter if it goes over the top of something. Again, sort of gauge it. So I'm going to get one there and one in the bottom. And let's go along to the little spaces there. Okay. And of course then I'll just get one on the top there. Yeah. Oh, Sue, yeah, you do. You need to come again. It's always chilled out, relaxed and fun, isn't it? Okay. So still with my pen. Let's have a look. I'm going to start on this one here, because I drew this one first. And I'm going to extend this line. And I'm going to come down and round, put a bobble on the end. Okay. And next one, I'm going to come, again, sort of following this one now, but this time I'm going to come round a little bit more, look, like that. Then it's going to go, look, underneath, you see? Underneath, and then over. Then underneath, and then over. Underneath, let's move down a bit. And over. And I'm going to put a little bobble on the top. Okay. So, before I do anything else, I think the most important person in your life that you should love the most, here we are, put a little line in, look, is yourself. So, let's put that in. Alright. I'm going to sort of do it all in sort of in there. Sometimes we don't, do we? We do think of others more, and it's important that we think of others, but you know, you've got to love yourself as well, haven't you? Just a little bit. Oh, Janet. Yes, I've just got to sort the date out for Stoke-on-Trent, because of course I've already put classes on up here in June, so I do want to do it, yeah. So I've just got to sort, say, dates and times. So let's do this one. So this time, look, I'm going to sort of come up here. I'm going to go under, look, and over. I'm not going to do completely under and over and repeat. That should be fine. There you go. Okay. So let's have a look. Next bit, so I'm going to come down here. And this time, because it's quite close, I can sort of do another one there. See, and it wraps around that one. There. So I've got lots of little wraps around and things going on. So okay, let's have a look at round these shapes now. What I'm going to do is come out here and I'm going to put myself like a little sort of a moon shape like that. And sort of like that. See, so we've got kind of, little, I say moon shapes, but they're leaves really. Okay, and I'll get part of one underneath there, but I'm not going to overcomplicate it. Maybe one in here and one there, look. Okay, same with this one then. So I'm going to start here and put that shape in. See, I'm sort of thickening up the lines as I go, keeping them quite small. I'm coming back to those lines. But what I don't want to do is sort of go all around too much and complicate it around there. So maybe I'll pick up the shapes there. All right, so far so good. So, okay, next bit. I'm going to come sort of from up here. I'm going to start there, look, put a line. And then I'm going to work up here. Almost following the shape, see? And then I'm going to come out and put a little bobble on the end. You see I've got a point on it? Fill that in. And then this way, all the way along, come back down, and fill that in. Alright, so let's put some little dots on that as well. Just really brings that to life a little bit on the end, look, little dots there. Okay. Oh, I've never heard that before, a recycled teenager. Oh, I can tell I've got my work cut out for me this weekend, haven't I? Okay, so I've got a little line coming off there, a little double line, look. What I'm going to do is, let's go in with like an upside down teardrop like that. And then I can get one either side, look. And then I'm going to come one and do it like half size. There we go. Now, I'll get another one in there. And same sort of thing, look, on that side. There, and a half one. And that one, and a half one. Alright, let's have a look. There we go. So let's bring one in sort of here as well. So remember, it's sort of that way around, full loop. I say full, it's sort of going behind anyway, but, and then halves there. Okay. And let's bring another one. I'm going to come sort of down here. Let's turn it round then. Little loop. And again, with a half one. And another one. And a half one. There you go. So I'm not going to put flowers all the way around here as well. I think what I can do, look, see here. Let's go from there. I'm going to actually add a little bit of a wavy line and put a little heart shape on there as well. A few little dots, dashes. You see, dots, dashes, wavy lines. I never kind of overdo them because I think they look nice, but if you ended up with hundreds of them, there'd be something a bit too much about it. Okay, so we've got to have a few bubbles lying around, so let's bring some of those in. Remember, keep them different sizes as you go. And now I'm going to keep them sort of more over there at the top. Being that I've got a bit of a line here, let's put a little line in. A bit of a wave in it there. Up we go. Just going to do a little part border. Oh, thank you, Vaughn. Of course, done one there, so let's put a little one here as well. I'm not going to go as big. Dots to finish it. I think a wavy line with these kind of little loops in really makes the border easy because you don't have to make it match or anything. It just works. Okay, I'm just going to get rid of the rest of that liner. So it looks like I've written that text without any bother at all. There we go. And let's have a look. Okay, I'm going to come back to pen. I did consider whether I was going to do this or not, because there's a few to fill in, and I don't know if I get to the end if I've done it all, but I am going to do the stripes on this one. Now you see I can get away with it because I can imagine where they go underneath, so I've done that there. And then I can come in there, look. It's not going to take me long, and I'm going to stick with my 3 pen because they're quite small. But these are the most prominent thing anyway. Yeah. Oh, thank you, everybody. It is. We have to do something like this on the 14th of February, don't we? So whether you're celebrating with somebody else or not doesn't matter. This is all about you. Yeah. Giving yourself a little bit of love there. All right. You see, look at the difference that's made. Of course, you can neaten them up if you need to as you go in. Or if you wanted to, you could use a different colour. Lynn, you know me so well. Of course I've planned it. I didn't know we were going to have Valentine's Day on a Friday, though. I couldn't sort of change the date, could I? So that was sort of fixed. Well, I think we're doing brilliantly, aren't we? 520? It's brilliant. It's almost the same amount of tiles I've got upstairs for the tile challenge. Now, it's not going to be on display tomorrow because I've had to move it, as it was taking up too many desks and we need them. So, sadly, I couldn't do that. See, again, look, because I've got that edge there, I'm going to start there. And then if I've got the wrong amount of shapes for stripes, you won't know because it's going behind. So that's fine. Okay. I could have done this to start with, couldn't I? But I wasn't sure and I wanted to see how it would work. And sometimes it's better to sort of follow it along a bit and then do this kind of thing afterwards. Plus there's something, isn't there, about using a little bit of black ink when you've got a drawing, because you think, well, I've done it now. It is what it is. I've committed it to paper. And there's nothing I can do about it now, so I'm just colouring it in. There's no pressure whatsoever. Okay. So just sort of following it along to those bits. Looks great. Yeah, glad I did it now. I think it needed that little bit of drama there, didn't it? Just to bring them out. Look at that. Much better. Okay, to those. All right, okay. So let's bring in the pencil now. And I'm going to go obviously in with the hearts. Now, because they're quite thin, I'm going to choose a side because I'm not going to be able to fill both sides. So I'm going to go for this outer edge here. So I'm still inside my heart, but I'm on the outer edge, you know, within those stripes. And around I go. Yeah, I don't have to try and keep it really fine then because it's just down on edge. Let's have a look. Hang on. You see? Oh, there it is. You see? Just on that edge. And if I do the same to this one, and that means, you know, I'm sort of keeping that same pattern idea. Again, I've set myself a rule, haven't I? I've gone to the edge. That's what I'm keeping to. You see where this crosses underneath? I'm going to put a little bit more pencil there. And of course, same on that one there. I didn't want it in that bit. Okay. So I am going to come and see. Now look, I've gone from holding it here to holding it here. Because on the inside of these heart shapes, I want to put myself a little bit of pencil. Alright. Same with this one. Even though I've got those flowers there, I'm going to go around it all, but notice that I've not gone in the bumps. Okay. And a little bit of pencil at the bottom of those. A little bit on the stem with those flowers there. Into those. Right, my bubbles, I'm not going to do anything inside. I'm going to add like a little highlights. Let me just go in a bit. You see? On the bigger ones, a little highlight, look, on the edge like that. Just sort of see it there. And then a little bit inside that one. And inside that one. Okay. So let's have a look at that then with a bit of Tortillon. Where have I got? Oh, Tortillon, here we go. So working this around that edge. Again, I'm not trying to fill the whole thing. Just want to soften that off a little bit. Which it will. I know you get a bit of a shine when it's on that black, but it will all soften out. But I don't want to go too close to the edge there. Round we go with this one. Now you notice I'm sort of swirling that. I've got a bit more space to work with. So I can do that, but then I'm going to soften it off. So again, less pressure. And around we go. Okay. So kind of repeat that with this one. And there. All around that shape there. Might as well. I'm going to do the flowers first. It just needs a little bit, not a massive amount of shading there. See? And then again, I'm going to go over everything that's in the middle there. Trying to leave a little bit, of course, if I can. And round. And these things ease off the pressure. Soften it out a little bit. So my little bubbles there, I'm going to soften them off too. Just make them look a little bit like they're almost popping off the page. Same with this one, so just a little bit. There we go. Just again, ease off. Ease off. Same on this one. Nice and lightly, no pressure. All right, I noticed there, being that I turned it, I've got a bit of pencil there I don't want my pencil coming out my hearts. All right, I do have my white chalk, so what I want to do is bring a little bit of it in on the edges. You know, the sort of side we didn't put any pencil on at all. There you go. I'm not going to blend this out or anything. Just a little bit in there. And a little bit in there. Sort of around the edge. Just gives it that little bit of a highlight. Last thing, a bit of a metallic-y pen. I'm going to fill this little heart in here. A little bit of sparkle. Let's have a look at that. Okay, so you know, whether you want to put a bit of colour on, whether you want to leave it sort of monochrome, which is quite sweet, isn't it? I think one thing I do want to do before I sign it, I'm going back in with my pen, and I'm going to go back around the outside. It's the outside edge of the hearts. Certainly see here where they sort of connect. Oh, cup of tea again. Fantastic. He's a keeper, isn't he? Thank you, Tommy. Okay. There we go. So it's going to go around the outer edge. And along we go. Tommy's going to be in over tomorrow and over the weekend as well, so be able to say hi to him. Okay. Sarah won't be, although she might be popping in. And I know Leslie's coming in Sunday afternoon, so it's just nice, isn't it? All right. That's it. I'm happy with that now. What's that little bit there? Look. There you go. Okay. So, a bit of a signature. I'm going to put it this side, actually, being that I've got writing the other. So, I hope you've enjoyed that. Have a lovely day, everybody. I say, even if you're not celebrating it, it's just nice to give yourself a little bit of love. Oh, Maureen, I did say you'll come in. He was like, yay. Oh, dear me. Oh, no, Jackie. John's gone home this afternoon to check on the boys because, of course, our little puppy, we don't want to leave him all day on his own. So he's nipped out. So, yeah, all right. So, okay, some of you I'll see tomorrow. Some of you I won't. Have a lovely day, everybody. A lovely weekend. And I will catch you all at some point in the week next week. Tuesday for sure. And Friday, of course, for tiles as always. So, enjoy. And I'll catch you soon. Take care, everybody. Bye.